EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. We go from Las Vegas. Taken from about the 12. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Carr. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now Carr. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. It's a big play there for Vegas. 43 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. Dances by him. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They run with Bolden. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. To throw his Carr. And he's got it. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking?
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derek Carr scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken from about the 12. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
Well, timing is everything on a roll like this. You're trying to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Carr. And this one's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
But that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
On play action, Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Allen off the play fake. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. Throwing now is Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
On the handoff, they start with Bolden. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 6-yard line.
on 2nd and 11 now. Carr. He hits Adams, complete. The 40. The 20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams. 94 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Carlson on for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Get the product oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Allen to throw it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
That's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion to prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Allen taking it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Josh Allen scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Allen will try to throw for it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Looking deep for Adams. And got his man complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, it resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen going deep for Diggs. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
That's a big letdown defensively. They had him stop behind the line, but the face mask going to bail the offense out.
And the hand does not have to be up there for too long. Just a little bit of a grab is going to be enough to get the call and the 15 yards against them.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now it's Bolden. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. This is caught. Touchdown Raiders. Keelan Cole from 13 yards out. And the Raiders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And finally stopped, but what a return all the way down to the 40.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 40 yards. And the Bills are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Carr now to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Ed Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw, it's Carr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Carr to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
93.
They'll go for it. It's Carr.
And he'll look downfield for Waller.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Poyer.
So you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was fourth down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down?
And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Rocky Sin.
One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Now a play fake. Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bills are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Now he dumps this off over the middle.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as well. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox, 27 yards.
And the Bills have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken from about the 12.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives. And you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept the pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 15. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is...
And now here is another interception. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. A give up the middle to Singletary. And a short gain down to about the 33. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Allen going to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
17-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Carr going to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Darren Waller with a touchdown grab for Derek Carr. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Singletary again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Throw left side complete. That's McKenzie. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. First down, here's the run with Cook. He's got it to the 43 here. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So Allen's going to look to throw. He's got the hook up with Diggs. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one out. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And as this defense
I didn't have my
off the
play,
field,
but
they can do so with their heads held.
I don't really run with the Raiders like that for my play, but it was horrible. I just said it before the game, and I said it again when I went into the game. So I said it twice in a row when they still took my shit away. I don't have team-specific play, but it's just a bunch of bullshit, bro. It's just a Madden finds a way to steal W's from me. To taking your play back. Try it again.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Carr going to throw right away. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Carr. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game, but found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
We from that out there. Whoop.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have another
pretty
first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 35. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice
I'm back for it.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw. The defense had other ideas. They're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
I don't know how many times
now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr.
Yep. Launch it. Launch it. Ah, you didn't launch it far enough.
This is going to be
Get accuracy, not far enough. Attach your arm in the
And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as they force the INT.
Do it for the ball, though. I'm not ready.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you just open your defense to keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
That's me. I'm going to recommit.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action now. Prescott looking deep for Hilton. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 4th down, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Come on, let's go back to the game.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr.
Big man. Damn, again. I can't do one more, son.
Picked off by Anthony Brown.
Not bad, man.
Cowboys are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Ran around the
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder,
man,
because
that's
I don't think
couple.
it's going
That's
to
a
rattle him
thousand
necessarily. But I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to put it together and become sharp again?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the shutout, at least for now, is still intact. Great job by the defense after, Charles, last time this crew was out here, remember, they gambled in their own territory, didn't get it. But the defense held, gave up no points.
And Brandon, sometimes it all just comes together. And I think the head coach senses it today. His defense, they're absolutely on fire. It doesn't matter where the ball is on the field. When that defense trots out there, no one's moving it, no one's scoring, and he's playing to it right now.
Well, that group's chasing a shutout. Teammates here on the offensive side going to try to provide a touchdown and gain the momentum even more on this series. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Looking to throw. Prescott.
The
man downfield is late. It's complete.
Strip his ass. Somebody strips his ass. Don't just tackle, man.
A big play here for Dallas.
You tried
59 yards. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated,
that's
have
nice.
him miss a tackle, and off you go.
He's for them. He's for them. It's been a sad game so far. Who I got it?
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
I think I'm at the down, so getting out of here.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. So he stopped for no gain, and it's 2nd and goal.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On 2nd and goal, Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
This has to be great for the psyche of this offense. Presented with bad field position, they didn't let it stop them. They rolled downfield and scored a touchdown.
All the way down, coach.
Brett Maher on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
We'll figure it out. Come on, I
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a... About 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. One told me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
I can spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play from the defense, made it another because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Hit him one more time.
That's good.
Carr now on first down.
Get it.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Too much for the white boy.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Looking deep for Adams.
Come on, Adam.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half.
Shit, if I do, can't do shit.
Guess what? You're likely going to have to.
I'll go to the huddle. We got to see the huddle. It's all right. I already picked the play while we're in the huddle.
And that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further. As they get him down well short of the line to gain. 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Just my thumb screw on this one. That's bad.
They'll go for it. It's
Come on.
It's caught here by Adams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Carr.
Come on.
This will be incomplete.
Hold on now. 5-4, you picking up.
There, and it's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one.
And his fault.
Not a winning formula.
Some of them. Not all of them.
Defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of
They
different
have.
looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. throw again.
Hit it. Hit it.
And the pass complete to Waller on the out route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Carr finding Waller there for the Vegas first.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, come on.
He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the
Stay
coverage,
there in one
but the
spot,
entire
sit and
defense
go.
is setting the tone in this game.
Out to the huddles, huh?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Carr.
Come back for it.
That is
All right, my
Carr
guy.
inside the 5.
Not bad.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharp.
Come on, what we got to see over this?
Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight
Can
window
you
fire
get it
bullet
from
in
him?
there for the completion.
That's what I want to know. Look, I'm hitting the button and he won't do what I want him to do. Damn, that's tough right there.
Here's Carr. Rolling to his right.
Go for it. Playmaker them to go for it to block. Got him.
Derek Carr in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways,
Marcus.
because they've been shut out up into this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to him a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
Oh, them picks. Yeah.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Work on this motion.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to
Shot
throw.
clock.
Rolling to his left.
Shot clock.
Oh, the
Take
ball
that
comes
off.
out on the hit, but they'll
Take
say it's
that off.
incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt.
You know that's
on
different
offense,
for
that
us.
fell
That's good.
harmlessly to the ground.
Shot clock. Game clock.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Final play of the half, Prescott. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And
Come on!
the Cowboys are able to recover.
That was better than I thought it would be. Just running up a storm was pretty. Gotta get in that bitch if I can.
First down, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb.
Took his ass. Ooh, the white body. Had to throw that much.
CD Lamb, 49 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken a third-quarter lead.
So a very strong first drive.
Look at them
in the
blocks.
second
Come on,
half,
man.
Charles, as they've turned that halftime
Come on,
deficit
good block,
into a
good.
third-quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
In motion left, the tight end. They're going to try and run.
Stop his ass.
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Can I get some vibes?
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Damn.
The Raider offense set to
I'm
get
like
this
the stadium
drive
right
started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those
Had some
starters
blocks
blocks
I
like you're a
run down.
sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them
Not
to
too
get
good,
to the
though.
face of the passer.
Easier said than
8
done,
was
though.
up
Way
there.
easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Throwing on second down.
Come on, he got jumpies like that.
Third time thus far. And the Cowboys are going to
That
take
nigga look like Mad
possession
Cat.
of the football.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many
Got
bodies in there.
stickums on his hand.
That's a
Oh no, he
normal
tried.
situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try
Come
to
on.
spread the field sometimes,
Wide open, fine.
there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw,
I didn't do it high,
maybe the
though.
ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Now a throw to the end zone on first
Oh, my
down,
picks.
but it winds up incomplete.
No,
Not
you
his
don't get a
best
pick
throw
today.
there, but where we sit right now in the
You
third
don't
quarter,
make him
he's
do
had a pretty
bullshit,
good
but it
game
ain't gonna
throwing the
be.
football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think
Think
about,
it'll take me another
I'm not going to
shot.
say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott off play action. And he's going
Oh,
to
we
go
take
out
that.
of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating, steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Off the play fake, Prescott. being chased out left. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The kick by Maher is good, and that pushes the lead to 8 points. They doubled them up. It's 16-8.
So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you.
Gotta get him going from them, because it's been
Frankly,
weak.
to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of
Come on,
plays
why
that
you
you
guys
call,
the huddle so
but how you
much?
carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
Wow, why so far, my guy? Why so fucking far?
And the Cowboys are going to take possession.
That wasn't catch for my
So a
guy.
nice play
Not even
defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these
It's
day
the
3
3-point
corners,
speed.
they end up
Gotta
lining
stop
up on special
3-pointing.
teams and sub-packages, and even on the
chance.
practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Got sweaty, son. I was fucking maybe fourth.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
Let me get that. Thank you.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Bye-bye.
And now off to the races.
Hit him with the move to get out.
And he takes this
I'll
one
take it.
back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Well, this secondary just continues to be a force. Multiple interceptions in this game, and now the pick 6.
And the thing about it is once you get an interception as a unit, you think to yourself, okay, we got that. How do we increase it the next time? Get the interception,
this guy
do a
over?
little more damage, and there's your outcome right there. Take it to the house and break down what they're trying to do offensively.
I don't know. Is he open now? No, he probably.
Now they bring a receiver in motion
He's
right.
following my nigga. I can't hike it though. They won't let me.
Now after the INT,
Wow, they won't let me hike that at all.
to the end zone, but
That's
knocked
crazy.
away and incomplete.
Man, be blessed.
Go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points.
Man, a big
They
delay.
kicked it there.
Third quarter,
At least it's
okay
height,
with it. Maybe
though, so I
first or
can't
second,
be.
you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Can't be that
Yeah,
much.
again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a
Right,
lot of
yeah.
points,
Yeah.
but I also
Like
don't
on the
know
third,
what kicking an
hit it
extra
a
point being
button,
down
but-
1 does for me.
Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out.
Man, that's all on me. Nobody playing for me on that one.
You're not hearing everyone
No,
say,
it's my
hey, you'll
spot.
get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of
It's been
scrimmage.
horrible.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
When trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. And he's going to have to eat this one.
Of course, I can't get no fumbles here.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott.
Where we going? Pick that off.
This one is incomplete.
Where do we want to pick that
From a
up?
defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want. Anytime
Would
they
have been
want
at
to
the
throw
corner.
the football, put pressure on the quarterback, they were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
So, hold him. Block that, I'm gone.
This is taken
Block that.
at the 10.
Block that.
A nice
Best
return
return
of
of
11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
Well, return all day for me. It's my returns went off.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys,
Who we got?
we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Who got him? Oh, I can't get
He
it
will
off.
not get away from
Yeah,
the
don't hate
pressure
on that.
here.
That's good
Carr
defense.
taken down.
Micah Parsons showing off that
Seven
elite
from heaven, huh?
athleticism as he gets the
11
sack.
from heaven. Why do we keep seeing him stadium? No one wants to see that shit. All that for a waste of
And as they
potential.
come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Now Carr.
Give us that. 3-4 minute out there. You can't hold on to
It's
shit.
incomplete. Took a shot,
84.
couldn't connect.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating.
Garbage,
They are
yeah.
struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions,
Yeah, I
all
ain't
the
struggling.
incompletions. It just doesn't
Oh
look
yeah,
like things
all
are in
right.
sync out
That's
there.
excellent. The
I would agree
inclusion.
with that, and it's
I
not a
agree.
good day when you feel like an incomplete
Okay.
pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the
Get it
ball,
off.
but they also want to
Way
make sure
too
the
high,
defenders
man.
don't take it.
Now they got him driving it.
Go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Raiders
Better
try
not
to
been
run
good.
down, but to no avail. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
This is gonna carve his ass down.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively.
Fuck is that?
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. That's complete right around the 8. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
No, no, Gotta get working. I don't give a fuck about this stadium up there. Can we move on from like wasting our time? Wasting our time. Hey.
It's a keeper with Prescott. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Prescott to throw this time.
Mine. Oh, see, that's safe to say. Oh, them picks right there. I can't grab one. That's being done to me. Damn, that's good. Won't get that back. You know how they do. Then they give him a touchdown in this one. If you change, get a pick. That's all you get.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Elliott is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good.
Up
and that
and
makes this
good.
a 9-point game.
Raiders 14.
You gotta
Out is the
get them
kickoff
pitch.
unit as they run up and send this one away.
That's why we gotta drop him.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Can't drop pitch. Something like that. Especially the offense. Fuck, I'm sweating on the smoke. Try to get back to it now.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th
What God is
quarter.
that?
This drive becomes very critical.
Oh, you a
Take a
bitch,
shot
man.
downfield there, but it winds
Every
up
time I call your
falling
number,
incomplete. Give it big
you have
credit
not
for his
seen
coverage
real
right
not
there,
once
because
from
when
the
we saw
team.
the route break
Don't
deep,
let me know.
he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Good awesome defense.
Now Carr, after the
Oh,
incomplete
the reach,
pass,
man.
brings
Okay.
him up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Carr now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
I don't depend on that nigga. He's gonna be down when he comes.
Carr.
Come back.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just one.
Let's do that.
Throwing his Carr. Waller taking
My
it
nigga's
over
not
the
really
middle.
good.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down.
Have I got a touchdown with him?
Here's Carr. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Now here's a look for the end zone.
Now he don't want to grab him. He put his hands up there.
Now the question is, do you try to kick the field goal right here, knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
See what I'm gonna try anyway.
Carr to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf.
Oh, get it to the corner, though. Get it to the corner, though.
He's got it.
Get it to the corner.
And he is
Great
into
corner,
the
corner,
end zone
corner.
for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at. Will they get one piece to the puzzle done?
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
So with 14 seconds on the clock, they've got to go with the onside kick. And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. The fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back, unfortunately.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Coaches.
That was what? He did it. I wanted to back so bad. I wanted to.
So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all the zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time.
Oh, you in there? Oh, come on. That's bullshit.
But there are flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call. Trailing in the fourth this close in the game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to
get that. Let me get that.
It's intercepted.
Bye-bye. Well, thank you, man. Why, thank you. I needed 2. I needed the 2.
10, 5, and he takes it all the way back.
You never know now. You never know. You just never know.
Backfires in a big way.
Yeah. I've been off the whole thing. I was yeah.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their
Decent game.
15-yard line.
A lot of defense, I guess. A lot of offense. There's some coverage time.
One final try now for Carr. flush to his right.
Throw that shit to him. Get the block.
Oh, wide open.
Aye!
Take it
More
down
block.
before they reach the 50.
Why are you dancing like we want to get him? I don't understand that.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles.